The Mandalorian Season 3 is over, and it's time to set back and reflect on this controversial season of the show. In many ways, the show lost its way and stumbled a decent amount. You don't have to search the internet very long to find negative reviews. And I get it, negative reviews typically attract more clicks and views, but is there something to these negative reviews? I've certainly had my disappointments with the season, but I'll summarize my critiques by saying, I wish that it wasn't so easy. I rewatched the season over the weekend and could not shake the feeling that each episode and the overall pacing felt like a speed run through your favorite video game. You know, when you set it on the easiest difficulty so that you can beat the game as soon as possible. One of the resounding critiques of this season had to be its apparent lack of direction. But that's actually one I'll push back on. The direction was pretty clear to me from the beginning. Let's take back Mandalore. But the problem was the unnecessary filler that seemed to clutter that direction. Spending 40 minutes following Dr. Pershing on Coruscant only to see his knowledge about cloning get fried by the New Republic was too much time to spend seeing that. Visiting Jack Black and Lizzo's droid army near the end of the season was frustratingly pointless to me. These episodes provided important plot developments at the end of the episode, but it felt like a lot of busy work just to earn those developments. This season certainly changed the formula from Season 2, where it was Din and Grogu out in the galaxy. Season 3 zoomed out and examined the Mandalorian people as a whole. After the events of Season 2, the story of Mandalore being retaken, Moff Gideon being defeated, and bo-katan ruling was necessary. Was it executed perfectly? No. But we would have been even more frustrated if they told a different story. I realized that one of the big frustrations was the lack of focus on Din Djarin, but I think that Season 3 did provide some really satisfying closure and development to bo-katan's story. In fact, I'm gonna go out on a limb and say we could never see her again, and I think that from a story perspective, that would be okay. I certainly think that we will revisit bo-katan and Mandalore again, but for now, we have plenty of closure knowing that Mandalore has been retaken by the Mandalorians, they've united under bo-katan's leadership to rebuild their home, and this time, bo-katan leads them because of her honor and character rather than an outdated system of following whoever wields the darksaber. Now, assuming Season 4 happens, we're in a really good position to return to the beloved Din and Grogu formula. In order to make this happen well, Din and Grogu will need a compelling purpose though, and I believe that the seeds to that story were planted when Din made an agreement with Carson Teva to help the New Republic hunt down the remnants of the Empire. Just what that will entail is yet to be seen, and I'm sure many fans, myself included, will come up with plenty of theories as to what Din and Grogu will do next. Let me know what you thought of this season. Overall, I enjoyed it, but certainly had some gripes. For the sake of rating, I'll give it a 7 out of 10. For reference, Season 1 was an 8 for me, Season 2 was a 9, and The Book of Boba Fett was a 5 for me. I hope you enjoyed my quick review of Season 3. Have a great rest of your day, and may the Force be with you.